I'm your host, Mr. Unleashed, and this Hunters Arenas Legends game can be very addicting and fun because of all the different characters to choose from and the variety of fighting styles that varies per character. The game can also be very heartbreaking because there are some good players in this game that can beat you with a few short moves. That's because these players know what to do when engaged in battle, and I'm going to share a few of these fighting tips with you. So, before we get into this, welcome to Mr. Unleashed World. There's a setting that makes you auto-target nearby enemies when attacking. Turn this setting off because when you come across another player in the middle of fighting the NPCs to level up your character, it can get very crowded. As a result, instead of fighting the actual player, you keep accidentally hitting the NPCs and the enemy player is hitting you. This could cost you the fight because you can't hit the correct target. I have done this multiple times and it's very aggravating. I ran across this setting and turned it off. After doing so, I was able to better control who I want to fight instead of auto-targeting kicking in. Now, this is not the auto lock button that you hold down to lock on a target, so don't get this confused. Don't spam attacks because good players will notice and will either time a counter or wait until your stamina is depleted, and will then go on the offense and you will be defenseless. Instead, pay attention to what your opponent is doing. If you notice he is blocking your attack, add in a heavy attack in the mix to break the guard, then throw in a more basic attacks. I know his Hunter's Arena fighting sequences is methodical and requires some strategy. This strategy also includes knowing the fighting style and special attacks of the character you are using. Smart players do not attack head on, or they tempt you to attack first. So the best way to tempt a player to attack first is to run towards your enemy, but only close enough to get a reaction, then back away, then repeat the same process again. This is a great way to gauge an opponent to see if they are experienced or not. Your beginner player will start spamming the basic attack button, missing all their attacks. If this happens, it will give you an opening to land an attack first and gain that additional bonus damage. Sneak attacks from hiding in the bushes is also a great way to get the upper hand in a match. Be aware, once you leave your area of hiding, you only have a few seconds to land your attack, so make sure that your opponent is close enough to attack. Be aware of the clear force field around an enemy player because this is additional armor that the character has before you start doing actual damage. These are 4 fighting tips that every player should be aware of when playing Hunters Arena Legends. Now go out there and have some fun and win some matches like a skilled player. Thanks for watching and welcome to Mr. Unleashed World.